be here again on another valuable talk on money, business, and investing. I'm the founder of Master Investor. My name is Jose. Make sure you go to our website at www.masterinvestor.education. Get our ebook, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet. That's a great start to understanding how money works, and everything that we're speaking about on these episodes are from that ebook. It has over 500 pages long of financial literacy with steps on showing you how to build cash flow with the internet. Today, even if we want to invest on real estate and we want to acquire any type of property, we need to rely on the internet because we need to do research, our due diligence, and everything that we'll be speaking about on this episode about how to make wealth using the internet requires us to have an internet connection, a smartphone. And so if you want to start your company and start building cash flow and wealth, then you need to understand how to do so with the internet. So the first thing I want you to do is to download our ebook. And if you get it from our website, we also have them on Amazon. But if you go to our website, you'll be able to have access to additional assets within that digital course. Okay, you're gonna find it on all the courses tab. Just look for how to build cash flow with the internet. We also have the 10-year rules on money. And those two ebooks are essential if you want to become financially free, financially independent, where you don't rely from a job to make a living. And also if you want to build true wealth, right? Compound that asset column with real assets that your company controls. It's all about control and leverage. We talked about the intrinsic value of a company, how when we're building a company, we need to create a brand, not just a company, okay? Otherwise, we're building commodities. We want to build a brand which has intrinsic value and it has financial integrity, which means that the business is complete. And today we're going to be speaking about the cash flow triangle, the cash flow business and inside investor triangle. On our last episode, we talked about the 10 controls of a master investor. And I'm going to go over them real quickly to help you understand a little bit of our last episode. You're welcome to go watch it. The 10 controls of a master investor. Number 1 is control over ourselves. Number 2, income or expense ratio and asset and liability ratios. Number 3, management of the investment. Number 4, taxes. Number 5, when we buy and when we sell. Number 6, brokerage transactions. Number 7, ETC, which stands for entity, timing, and characteristics. Number 8, terms and conditions of the agreements. Number 9, access to information. Number 10, giving back, philanthropy. Okay, and these controls are so important because majority of people think that investing is a game that you play alone. When you invest, you want to find a group of people that are alike, that have a like-minded, right, wealthy mindset, that understands business and investing, that are actively investing in the things that you want to invest in. So if you want to go into real estate, find somebody, find a mentor, find a group of people that are having success within that asset class. There are about 5 asset classes that exist when we want to begin investing. We have real estate, we have businesses as number 2, number 3, crypto, number 4, paper assets, number 5, commodities. Okay, so understand that we can build passive income from different asset classes. It is important that we learn how to diversify among the 5 asset classes so that we hedge for inflation and protect ourselves from any down economies. Here at Master Investor, we always talk about how we don't predict the market. We are prepared for any type of market because we understand that the market goes up and down. So we're not so focused in predicting the market, what is going to happen based on future events that maybe never happen. We want to always measure our return on investment with passive income, meaning that we're measuring it with facts instead of opinions. Know the difference between facts and opinions when it comes to investing. And we will have more success when we measure everything based on facts. So how much money will I get back after a month? What is my cash flow that I will get after I collect all my initial invested capital back? It's all about keeping control over that asset even after we recoup our initial capital invested if we invest any of our own money, okay? So that we can reach infinite return on investment. And if we can raise the entire capital through third parties, through other parties such as banks and private lenders, then we are reaching infinite return on investment right from the beginning, because as long as we're collecting money, we keep in control over the debt, over the asset, then we are reaching infinite return on investment, which is money for nothing. That's when we are literally printing money legally for free. So we want to reach that level of investing when it comes to building our business and having a business that buys more investments, right? That's the whole point, is to have a business that is generating cash flow that can buy other investments. So we always have to move the cash flow into a new asset that will generate more passive income. Sometimes we will get capital gains income, but we want to focus on building passive income, because that is truly how we become ultra wealthy and have total freedom. Okay, we want our freedom. We don't want to have a job, and the only way to do that is by having systems in place, right? So a business owner that plays on the right side of the cash flow circle, remember there are 4 players on the cash flow circle. We have on the left side, we have the employee and the self-employed. If they don't work, they don't get paid. They're working for money. They're working for earned income. On the right side of the cash flow circle, that's where wealth is built. We find the business owner and the inside investor. The business owner, we control systems. We own and control systems that do the selling and selling for us. And the inside investor, we make money work hard. That's why rule number 1 of our company is that we work to build passive income and make money work hard for us and other people, right? Because when we raise debt, when we acquire any type of loan to invest, we gotta make sure that that loan is going to generate income, passive income, so that it can pay the debt service back and any interest rates, and of course leave us with positive cash flow. Okay, so there are 2 types of debt: good debt and bad debt. Good debt makes us wealthy, and bad debt makes us, or takes money away from us. And there's nothing wrong if you want to have a luxury item or something that would take money away from you, but as long as we have an asset that would take care for that payment every single month, so that we don't feel it, so that we don't have to work at a job to pay for it. Think about it. Do you really think the ultra wealthy pay for all the luxury items that we have on our possession? No, we actually have assets that will pay for any type of possessions that we have, that we enjoy. It could be an experience that we enjoy. We're going to build first an asset that will produce that type of income that we can actually afford to maintain that luxury in our lives as long as we want. But we're not working at a job to pay for that luxury, okay? Otherwise, we don't get to enjoy. How many people have nice cars, but they have to work to pay for those nice cars? They have to work at a job at 9 to 5, even more, and so they don't even get to enjoy the luxury that they have. It's all about the freedom, control, leverage, using debt, understanding how money works. Today, money is a currency, is fiat money, is fake money, right? It's not that it's not valuable when we utilize it to acquire assets. Money is valuable when we actually acquire it and we make it work hard for us. But it's not valuable when we park it in a bank account, when we save money, when we put it under our mattress, when we put it inside of a piggy bank. Money goes back to intrinsic value, which is 0. And since 1971, it has lost about 85% of its value due to the changes in the law that President Nixon executed on August 15, 1971. Knowing the history of money will give you an unfair advantage when it comes to investing. Majority of people don't even understand that today money is not longer backed up by gold. They treat money as if it's backed up by gold. That's why they save money. And they lack financial education, so they're not even making enough on their interest rates that the bank is paying them to have their money parked in there. Because people like myself, we go to the bank and we raise capital because the banks know that they need to lend that money to inside investors and wealthy entrepreneurs, business owners that knows how to put that money to work. So we need to understand the 10 controls of a master investor. We need to understand how to build a brand, how to acquire the right team around our business so that we can have our legalities in order. I see so many people making the mistake that they start building a business and they have some success, and then they end up losing it all because they didn't protect their brand. So somebody else took their brand. They find themselves in legal issues because they didn't have the legalities in order. So make sure that you invest in your team. It's the most important thing. And today we're going to speak about that because one of the elements of the cash flow triangle, of the cash flow business and inside investor triangle, is one of the elements of the 8 elements that you will hear me speak about today is the team. So we're going to start with the mission, and you're going to find this cash flow triangle inside of our ebook, okay? And so at the bottom of the triangle we have mission, and every business must have a mission. So when you start building a business, you need to think of the mission of the business. It needs to fulfill a mission. It needs to solve a problem. That's why we always say, what type of problems do you want to solve in the marketplace, right? And always have an eye of an entrepreneur that is welcoming problems, that sees problems as an opportunity to get wealthier. Because if we solve the problem with systems successfully, and we can serve the masses on autopilot, then we will become wealthier because we are solving a problem in the marketplace, okay? So start with the mission, and the mission should be straightforward. So our mission here at Master Investor is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity through high-quality financial education. Made simple, we're looking for opportunities to build passive income and true wealth, okay? So think of your mission statement. And every company out there that is successful, they have a mission statement, and they have all these 8 elements that we're going to be speaking about right now. The next element is the team, right? And the team is critical when it comes to building our business for the long term and the short term, okay? The team is going to help us automate the entire operation so that we have success when solving the problem that we are tackling, okay? So the team is composed of experts, of smarter people than we are. So put yourself in a room that the people around us are smarter than we are, okay? Because if we are the smartest on our team, then our team is in trouble. We need to really have smart people around us, okay? And we gotta learn and grow from being uncomfortable, and always learn how to manage to speak the right vocabulary around the people that we have on our team. We need to bring the best out of them. We are generalists. A master investor is a generalist. We know a little bit about everything, and we get to speak to those people because we know a little bit about everything. We get them to focus on our mission, and we get people, smart people, to work together. Okay, that's kind of hard, but it's very possible with the right vocabulary. And here at Master Investor, we're going to show you how to do that. Anybody can put stupid people to work together, but getting smart people to look at a mission and fulfill that mission with systems is not an easy task. Otherwise, everybody will do it. But with discipline, consistency, with the right systems in place, we will be able to achieve that with ease. We need to put in the effort, okay? So the next thing I want to speak about, the third element, is leadership. We need to have leadership, and that's why self-development is critical when it comes to building a business. As a chairman of the business, we need to invest on our financial education daily. We need to learn new words. We need to go to seminars. We need to always invest into information that will help us become better leaders, okay? And a true leader brings the best out of other people. We are not necessarily the best in our team, okay? Let me know if you have any questions, okay? This is a live stream, so you can watch this on a replay. If you are watching this on a replay, make sure you put your question down if you have one, because we're gonna be talking about money, business, and investment for the next 30 days. We're doing a 30-day challenge, and we're gonna keep this going the entire year, okay? We're gonna help you make money online while you sleep. We're gonna help you understand how to make money, not by working at a job, but by having a business, by having a brand, by having, it could be many businesses, it doesn't matter. Just start with one asset. You need to look at the asset column and ask yourself, how many assets do I have? And then go from there, okay? Look at your financial statements, study your financial statement, because the foundation of true wealth is found in learning how to read financial statements, okay? So the fourth element is cash flow. Cash flow is like the blood of the business, and we need to learn how to raise capital. In fact, we need to build a business that raises capital from the front end, from the end users, right? And from the back end. It has to be so successful, the business. It had the foundation of the business. It has to be well put together. The systems have to be well put together, working together and in harmony, okay? Simultaneously fulfilling the mission that is attractive for other private investors, other banks to invest in our business, and we can raise capital. If you're here in the United States, then there are many programs where you can actually go and use loans to grow our business, to invest in marketing, to acquire more assets for that business. And we can take advantage of all these programs that are available because we live in a capitalist country. And that favors the entrepreneur and the inside investor. So we need to take advantage of the money that they are offering through programs that will help us grow our business in return, because we are helping the economy grow. So they are interested in giving us money, but they will only do that if we have the right systems in place, if we have the right business with the right team, okay? The next thing is communications. So let me just emphasize on the cash flow, because I don't think people understand how important the cash flow is, okay? Without cash flow, the most important words in the business language are cash flow. And cash flow needs to be present at all times. Even when we are building a business from scratch, we need to raise money from the end users. Even before we launch the business, we can actually pre-sell our products that are not even created yet, and we can actually raise capital from the front end. So always when building a business, think of this business is built to raise capital, because otherwise it will not have cash flow. And without cash flow, there's no blood in the business, therefore there is no business at all, okay? And every time somebody invests in anything, you want to know, how much is my cash flow per month? Like, how much am I gonna get after I invest this in here? You should always ask that question, because if the answer is zero, then you're investing in a liability, it's not an asset. An asset puts money into our pocket in the form of cash flow without us working, and a liability takes money away from our pocket. There's nothing wrong with a liability as long as we have an asset that pays for that liability. So it's not about shrinking, it's about actually having more assets that will fulfill and help us fund our lifestyle that we desire. So the fifth element is communications. Okay, we need to have communications through our clients. We need to understand their desires and their wants. We need to listen to them. And we also need to have internal communications. Okay? And this is very important, because without communications systems, without having the right communication systems in place, then there's no business. Okay, it's as important. Every element is important in the cash flow triangle. That's why those 8 elements must be present when we're building a successful business. Okay, communications are extremely important. A business can just go down just because it has the wrong communication lines. Keep your communication lines open. Keep them with integrity, have ethics, have clean hands, okay? And then the 6th element is systems, okay? And we talk about this all the time, because a successful business is a system of systems. And majority of people that launch their business, they become self-employed. They don't own a business, they're not creating a brand. They're working harder than they do a regular job. So they own a job basically, and they're putting in hours after hours, and they're getting paid for their time that they put in at their job that they own now, okay? They may not have a boss, they may not have someone telling them you have to be here at 7, but the client is still telling them, hey, you have to be here at 7 o'clock because they have an appointment. It could be a lawyer, a dentist, etc. You need to learn, even if you are a dentist or lawyer, think of ways that you can solve problems in your niche, but with a product, with a system of systems, without you having to be present. Create a medicine, create a toothbrush, I don't know, create toothpaste, right? That can be served to the masses. And then you can go from the left side of the cash flow circle to the right side of the cash flow circle, but we need systems. So systems are critical, okay? We need to have systems in place. The next thing, item or element number 7 is legal. And we talked about this earlier on the live stream. We said that we need to have the legalities in order. Without the legalities in order, we will wreck the business. We need to understand how important having the right entity, the right tax designation for the entity, having the right attorney. Not all attorneys are ethical. Not all attorneys speak the wealthy mindset, understands how to use the laws to benefit the inside investor and the wealthy entrepreneur. You need to understand financial education, a little bit of the law, so that you can choose the right business attorney. Not all attorneys are ethical. Make sure that you get the right attorney that understands how to minimize taxes, how to utilize the laws to protect our assets, and of course make us wealthier, because we're taking advantage of the laws that are in favor to us, because we're solving problems in the marketplace. And the last element, but not the least, all of them are important, is the product. What type of product are we offering to solve the problem that we set to solve, right? What type of problem are you going to build? What type of problem are you going? What type of product are you going to build to solve the problem that you want to solve? It could be more than one product, but the product is not the most important thing. If you just have a great product and you don't have any other element in the business, you don't have a mission, you don't have cash flow, you don't have communications, you don't have systems, legal, you don't have team, you don't have a leadership, in the business, you don't have any of those elements, then just the product alone will not help you become a successful investor. So it's more than the product. Don't think that the product is the most important element of the business. It's not. That's why we left it last, okay? But they're all important. We need a product, okay? We need a mission, we need a team, we need leadership, we need cash flow, communications, systems, and legal, all right? So with that being said, I hope that you enjoyed the video. Now you have the cash flow triangle. This is chapter 13 on our ebook. Go get it, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, Turn Passive Income On. And I'll see you on the next episode on money, business, and investing. Make sure you subscribe, turn on the notifications, and start taking massive action. Remember, today money is created with debt. Money is debt, okay? It's a currency. Is fiat money, is paper money, an idea backed up by confidence. Two types of debt. Good debt makes us wealthy, and bad debt just takes money away from us. There's nothing wrong with having bad debt as long as we have good debt, a business, an asset that will pay for that bad debt. Maybe it's an item that we want to have. Maybe it's a vacation, maybe it's something, but make sure that we have a business on our asset column that will take care for that debt and any debt that we have, okay? So, with that being said, I will talk to you next time. Stay great and wealthy. Bringing you the good and bad news of money, the business principles that work in all economies. Thank you.